Boom, and we're live.
Oh,
Where you
so
been? Where you
we
been?
need to get rid of this whole 4th of July thing we
Oh
have
yeah,
going on
okay.
here.
I get it. You're right. You're right.
I'm not feeling very 4th of July ish. I like that. That'll work.
How you been, buddy?
I okay.
I knew that was it.
Wow, look at everybody pile in here like it's the last going out of business sale at Kohl's.
That cold. Hey, Lavina. First in line today. Very nice.
Charlene, Delma.
Lavina, you were the first one here, so you don't have to ask what's going on here.
Deli. Oh, Lucy, I'm home.
Hey, Francis, Cherie, Paul, what up? Yeah, a little early. Legend, Lucy, Kelly, Delma, Jennifer White Jones. Jennifer Jones. That sounds like a Hollywood name, doesn't it?
Yeah, that private message must be for you and not me.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Count of Monte Cristo.
I haven't had a good Monte Cristo in a long time.
Sandwich, right?
Yeah.
What does that consist of?
The one I had was in Oregon, and it was a ham sandwich on French toast, deep fried.
A ham sandwich on French toast.
It was phenomenal. Oh my god, it was, and you'd think it would sit really heavy, but it didn't. I mean, it was like light and fluffy and airy, and oh my god, so good, but so bad for you.
It sounds like French toast, huh? Who's freezing up? Is everybody's picture okay? So
I'm
far, on
fine.
my end, it's all right.
I'm fine. But then again, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most drop dead gorgeous one of all?
Thank you.
You're just
Thank
saying that. Go on with your badass.
How's work, man? Hey, Gator Hater. Happy Saturday. Oh, tonight is Daylight Savings, whatever.
Yeah, funny you should ask about work.
Remember, spring forward.
Yeah, I quit my job.
What?
Not the bus gig.
Oh, the gas station gig.
Yeah, I quit. And I'll tell you why. Well, hang on. Let me get my phone here.
Oh, shit.
Got my phone. So, last Sunday.
It's going to be good when he says, let me get my phone.
Last Sunday, where the frack are you? Hello, frack. Frack. Ah, here we go. So last Sunday, at 11:36 a.m., I text my boss and I say, not sure I'm going to make it in today. I'm on my way to the hospital. I can't breathe. Her response, and I'm going to sound condescending in a lot of this because I know her and I know how she would actually say it.
Okay.
You're kidding me, right? No? You text me an hour before your shift. That's really awesome. Thanks a lot.
Oh.
Okay. So those are her first two responses when I say, I can't breathe. All right.
Not how are you doing? Are you going to be okay?
Exactly.
Do you need something?
So me, now being the asshole that I am, I'm sorry I can't schedule a fucking asthma attack when it's suitable for everybody. Whatever. I'm sure you have medicine for that. And I said, I'll bring a doctor's note, but hey, thanks for the concern. And yes, I do. It's not working. Hence the hospital trip. It's okay. I have to get ready to go in. Next day, Monday morning. Morning. Oh, this is her. Morning.
Mhm.
I really hope you are okay. You just don't understand that when you text me an hour before your shift, I have to find someone else to cover. And of course, no one else responded to my text. So, yeah, it was me who had to come in on my only day off, I might
Uh,
add. I'm sorry I was dismissive yesterday. And I know you don't care about me at all. I apologize for that. I really hope you are okay. Me?
uh-oh.
Well, actually, it was an hour and a half before my shift. But like I said, next time I'll try and schedule a life threatening breathing attack when it's more convenient for everyone. But thank you, I do feel a lot better. I spent 8.5 hours in the ER. I do have a doctor's note. I'll drop it off later this morning with my shirts, my jacket I have, and I'll go on my way. I'm sorry you had to work on your only day off. Okay, then.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. When somebody says, "Hey, I'm on my way to the hospital," I'll try to get there when I can or whatever. Your first response should not be, "You're kidding me, right?" It should be
Ah,
like, "Oh my God, I hope you're all right. Let me
holy
know.
crap!
Keep
Are
me
you all
informed."
right? You need anything? You need
Yeah,
somebody there with you? Or something, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I really just couldn't. I can't work for a callous. See you next Tuesday like that. I can't.
So you quit in a text message right there, right then and there.
Oh, I did.
Did she even try to say, look, just calm down. Let's talk about this tomorrow, whatever, or next week,
Nope.
whatever.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna have it anyway. And it really sucks because I needed that money. I mean, I'm barely surviving as it is. I don't even think I'm surviving at this point. I know I'm not living. I can barely pay my bills. I haven't been in the grocery in 3 fucking months. I mean, I'm barely. Yeah, I know I'm not surviving. I don't know what the fuck it is I'm doing. But it's like, how can you be such a callous, hateful bitch like that? To only think about yourself. Okay, yeah, I get that it's your day off. I'm sorry, shit fucking happens.
Yeah, how dare you, Bam? How dare you have an asthma attack on her day off?
Seriously.
Come on, use a calendar next time.
Yeah, right? Hang
See
on,
you.
let me get everybody's schedule so I can schedule this next asthma attack I'm gonna have.
Everybody, raise your glass.
Oh, we're
A toast.
oh, what are we toasting to?
See you next Tuesday. Epic fail, biatch.
I mean, I was just blown away at how cold and callous that was. I mean, it was unfucking believable.
I'm glad you didn't die. But
Well, I am too.
I wonder how she would have felt if you had or came close to that. But yeah, how you feel now, you wench?
Well, I mean, and I still have I still have something going on in my lungs. I mean, I'm to the point where, well, Sunday when I was there, I mean, I could not I couldn't dig deep down into my lungs. I was coughing. Well, I mean, I have asthma, I have COPD, and I think Sunday I had a case of bronchitis. But I just could not dig deep enough. I couldn't fill my lungs to capacity. And when I was coughing, it's like I couldn't get under whatever the hell was in there to get it up out of there. And not to mention, I was a fucking pincushion. I was stuck 10 times and they could not start an IV.
Oh man.
So this guy come in he's like, oh, he walked in. I'm like, hey, doc. He's like, I'm not a doctor. I'm a paramedic. I'm here to start an IV. I'm like, oh, okay. He says, yeah, nobody else can get it, but I'll get it for you. So he sticks it in there, and of course, he didn't hit a vein. If he did, he went right through it and under it and everything else, and he's moving it around. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not a pincushion today. It's nothing against you or the staff here. I'm just done. Nobody will let me fucking drink anything to, hydrate myself to get these veins coming up, and it's like I'm done. You know, I don't. Okay, so we have this bruise here. We have this one here. We have this one here. I mean, I have bruises all fucking over me trying to try to find a fucking vein. It's like, I'm not a pincushion today, people. I'm not. I'm done. I said,
Dang.
any medication you got to give it to me. Give it to me in pill form, or bring a separate needle in.
So what they end up giving you? The usual.
They gave me, a pill form, 50 milligram prednisone. They gave me some antibiotics to take home, and I'm finally getting like down under whatever's in my lungs to get up and out. And let me tell you, it's some colorful shit. But it's just unbelievable. I understand, how people are. I mean, I'm an asshole. I mean, I know I'm an asshole. I mean, I'm an asshole. But I mean,
Maybe sometimes, yeah.
what I'm floored at her actions and how she responded to that text. I mean, I'm just fucking blown away. Never in my life would I treat another human being like that. Never.
Some people just don't. They just don't get it. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah,
Hey, I got a video for us to watch too. As soon as you're done.
Oh, I like videos. I like pizza too. So yeah, I mean that. So I quit my gas station gig, and so now I gotta. And I went out and drove for Lyft today for a little while, 3 hours, and I made $55. And then by the time I replenished my gas, I made $20. And it's like, it's just not worth it when they don't give like extra incentives. It's like, 3 hours for $20. Not to mention the wear and tear I put on my car, and it's like, what that $20 get me? A loaf of bread, a couple bottles of soda at the grocery, and a jar of peanut butter.
A jar of peanut butter.
A jar of peanut butter.
Well, you know which one you should have got? Save a little cash.
What?
The Goobers. Because it's got the peanut butter and the jelly mixed together already. So.
I know, but I don't like the taste of Goober, and I love crunchy peanut butter. I love the. I don't know what it is about crunchy peanut butter. I just love crunchy peanut butter.
Amanda says, I hate that effing word. You're kidding me, right? OMG, makes my blood boil. Annoying.
And Amanda, yeah. I get where you're coming from, because I don't know how many years I worked in the airline industry, but for centuries in the airline industry, when I couldn't find routing for somebody, or couldn't get somebody someplace, or the airplane broke or something, the word I hated to hear the worst was, "This is unacceptable." Unacceptable.
Karenisms.
And I'm like, yeah, I get that. Every time you fly, which happens to be once every 17,000 years, the airplane breaks. I get it. And it's unacceptable. I got it. But guess what? You got to accept it, because there's nothing I can fucking do about it.
Sorry to hear about your loss, Lavina.
What happened to Lavina?
Sorry to hear. Her friend of hers passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kelly says, I had a manager like that one time when I worked at a gas station. She was just the same. Man, she sounds narcissistic as F. She's got issues. Definitely no people skills, that's for sure.
Right? And isn't that in like management 101? I mean, people skills. You got to learn how to treat your employees and your customers the way you want to be treated.
Yeah, it's Jennifer says, Bam, do they tell you to try drinking warm liquids? They would have us make my mom hot cups of tea 3 or 4 times a day to try to break up the stuff in the lungs. It seemed to help her.
You know, I would love to do that, but I hate tea. Oh my god, I cannot stand the taste of tea.
But there's
And
different flavors. There's different kinds. There's
well, and I know, and you know, there was one tea I found that I liked. It was by Crystal Light, um, but of course it doesn't come in a hot version.
you need the
Um,
hot version. You need a regular tea bag, like mint. The mint tea is good. You like mint, or you don't like mint?
I do like mint, like the Andes mint. I love the hell of those
Oh, then
motherfuckers.
you'll like the. I think it's Bigelow. They make the box of green. It's green tea. It's minty,
Hmm.
and squeeze some fresh lemon in it. Just like a quarter lemon. Oh man, it's so good.
And then of course, you know, while I'm at the hospital, they have
Thank
it
you,
hot.
James.
They have it hotter than hell in my room. And I'm like, you know, sitting here going like this, and they're like, "Well, what's wrong with you?" I'm like, "It's fucking hot in here." They're like, "What do you mean it's hot in here?" I said, "It's fucking hot in here." And they look at it, and they're like, "Well, it's 73 degrees." I'm like, "Hello, it's fucking hot in here. Turn the
It's supposed
goddamn air on."
it's supposed to be like 65 or something in the hospital or whatever.
I said, "You know, I'm old. I'm fat. I'm tired. I have asthma. I have COPD. You think a motherfucker can breathe at 75 fucking degrees? Give me a goddamn break, you ignorant." Oh, sweet
It's like
Jesus, Mary
open
and
the
Joseph.
windows at least, but then you can't because it's a hospital. They probably don't have windows that open.
I was in an interior room. There was no windows.
Oh my god!
And then, of course, you know, I was there for so damn long. I'm like, I gotta pee. So I have a door behind me and a door in front of me. So I go out the door in front of me, and then like uh, three cops are like, just where are you going? What are you doing? What's going on? I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
Oh yeah, wrong door. Don't go out the door with the glass in it. Go out the door you can't see through.
Dang,
Oh,
what an adventure you had.
oh, sweet, yeah. So yeah,
Mm.
now, and then of course, you know, I just got paid yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was Friday. Just got
Hey,
paid
Alabama
yesterday,
mom. Yeah.
and paid my rent. Have $3. And this stripper pole at the bus barn, it just doesn't pay. I mean, how the fuck can I live on $3 for 2 weeks?
Dang.
I know life sucks. I got to find a better job. Actually, I'd be all right if I didn't fuck up. And you know how I did the flex spending account thing, so I can
Yeah.
get like new glasses and
And how much do they deduct for that? Did you elect for them to deduct?
well, I that's where I fucked up. I fucked up.
How much did you
I
pick per paycheck?
miscalculated it. I
Yeah.
miscalculated it, and thought it was $100 a month. It's $100 a paycheck.
Oh,
They're taking $200 a fucking paycheck out that I seriously need to live on, and of course I can't change it now. I'm stuck with it
until the what do
until
they call
next
it?
year.
Yeah,
Until next
renewal
January.
or
Yeah.
re-enrollment or open enrollment, whatever they call it.
Well, until next January. I'm stuck with it until next January. There's nothing I can do about it. I tried, and it's like, you know, well, it was kind of nice because, you know, I got, you know, 2 crowns put on my teeth for my dental. I mean, that was, you know, $1,200. I got glasses. That was $300.
Well, how
But
much did you elect to have on the card? Like $1,000 or something, or what?
$2,400.
Oh my god!
Because I was sitting there thinking, okay, 2 crowns, that's $1,000 a piece. Well, they
Yeah.
weren't because I have Delta Dental, so I have really good dental insurance. So that was only $900 for the 2 crowns. Glasses, you know, 350, and then, you know, oh well, there's this one inhaler that's, you know, $200 every month, and then there's this insulin that's $300 every month, and it's like, you know, so it's like, you know, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking like,
Okay,
oh,
so
food. I
okay,
wasn't
so let me
thinking
ask you this.
gas. I wasn't thinking electricity. I wasn't thinking cable. I wasn't thinking.
So when you elect to have whatever the amount is on that card, in your case, $2,400,
Yeah,
that's money that they front you, and it's on the card when you get it. So that's why you got to start paying it back paycheck by paycheck,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
You know what? You got to find somebody who will trade you like cash for
I
like
know.
say
Dude, let me pay for your prescriptions. How much are they? $900 here. Let me get. Just give me $800.
right.
Yeah, so that's me the past month that you haven't seen me.
Probably not a good idea that we're talking about this live on the air. You know, fraud.
What do you mean fraud? That card was used exactly what it was intended for.
No, if you trade it for cash, I'm saying.
That card was used exactly for what it was intended for. Prescriptions, medical expenses. There was no fraud.
No, I'm saying if you trade for cash.
And that
Which,
card was used exactly what it was fucking intended for. There was absolutely no fraud whatsoever.
if you.
Do I need to say it again?
Okay. Sorry, I'm a little slow right now.
I guess. Gee, and people call me a fucking blonde. Christ oh freaking mighty. Hi, Lori. How are you?
Yeah. I just had full dental implants put in, and it cost more than my Tahoe.
Oh, I know. And when I had like this done, it was $1,300 a tooth. I don't know how many fucking teeth you have up here, but it was a little over $20,000 just on my uppers. I fucking believe every goddamn word you just said right there, more than your Tahoe. I believe it.
Dang. Hey, Lori. Thank you. So I got a video for us to watch.
Oh, what's our video?
Our video is going to be something good, actually.
Oh, wait a second before we go to the video.
Yep.
So I was at sitting at a school the other day, and I happened to glance over at the flag poles, and then and I got excited, and I grabbed the CB mic, and I'm like, just out of curiosity, does anybody know why the flags are at half mast? I thought our fearless leader had a heart attack and died because typically flags are only flown at half mast when a president dies,
or some governor, somebody important. Yeah.
Yeah, it was to honor a policeman and a fireman in Chicago, so I was disappointed instantly, but I felt bad for the cop and the fire guy, but yeah, I got excited there for a hot second.
You thought Sleepy Joe was on his way to the
Sleepy Joe Snow Island,
the Golden Gates of Heaven.
Well, the Golden Gates is somewhere, but I don't think he'll end up in heaven. With his 97 years in Congress, I don't think that man's going to heaven.
Whoa!
Here in front of every.
Okay, I got a video.
Oh, look at the shark! It's a cute shark, and we have a Karen next to it.
Well, we do have a Karen, all right. So
I haven't seen the video, but I'm assuming it was a Karen.
Oh, yes, it was a Karen. And I want to get y'all's opinion on something after we watch this video. So apparently a boy and a girl, a guy and his girl, were kissing or making out or something while they're waiting for her to place her order or whatever. And I'm sure they weren't having full-blown sex. They were just, snuggling and kissing up to each other, right?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with like a little hug and a smooch in a restaurant.
Nope. So enter this woman. I'll just play it right now.
Karen.
How can you make out while here in front of everyone like a slut while we're trying to eat? There are people here.
Okay.
Don't you have any manners?
Can you just finish up your transaction? We'll order and we can
Why
both
don't
move
you
on.
leave, bitch?
Oh my god. You're really escalating
Why
this.
don't you leave?
I would just like to order
Well, you
and then
shouldn't.
we'll
You
leave.
shouldn't be here. You're a slut. Go get a hotel room and fuck somewhere else.
Oh my
This is not a place for this.
Can't wait till this hits YouTube.
I can't wait to report you to the police. You cannot be
Police.
doing prostitution
Go ahead.
in
Hey,
public.
go find the police right now.
This is a public place. This is where
She
Was there
calls
any
her
nudity?
She calls her no. She calls her a slut and says she's doing prostitution because she's kissing her boyfriend.
No, it's not. This is a private place,
This
actually.
is public.
No, this is a private establishment, actually.
We're in the public.
This is privately owned.
Look, if you're making out in front of people and you're making people uncomfortable.
Can we order
You're
that?
making me
Gary's never
uncomfortable
kissed
with
her
your
husband.
verbal
Stop
What is-
making out in front of us.
Maybe
That's
Karen's
not good.
baby's tasting prudence.
Everyone that's
can I
here.
have a
That's
force?
You look like
inappropriate.
the only person who's uncomfortable with me having my arm around my
Lady,
boyfriend.
you're making out while we're trying to order.
Step back.
Excuse me?
Step the
Why don't-
fuck back.
Do not
Step
tell
the
me
fuck
to.
back.
Excuse
Step
me?
the fuck back.
Excuse me? Why don't you
Can you
step
call
the
the
fuck
cops?
back?
Can you call the cops?
Can you call the cops on him?
I'm getting all this on video. So we'll see who's harassing who later.
You're fucking your girlfriend in a public restaurant acting like a prostitute. You need to leave. You told me to leave while I'm in my order while you're making out with that slut.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're such an airhead. You're so dumb. You're sexually harassing me. You and that slut.
Well, you are harboring a lot of shit, and you're just letting it all out. So
You
go
know
ahead.
what?
Go ahead. This is cathartic
I
for
don't
you.
want to watch you make out with that person while I'm trying to order
Good.
food.
There's the door right there. Go ahead.
You've already ordered your transaction.
Yep.
Oh my God, these Karens.
I
You
want
gonna throw your
my
food
money
at them? Throw your food at them, Karen.
I want a refund.
She wants her money
Excuse me,
back.
I just spent $20. I want a refund.
Now she wants a refund.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to a manager, and I don't appreciate you raising your voice at me.
I want a refund right now, and I'm
slap that
reporting
guy.
you to your manager.
Slap that counter.
He's already talking to his manager.
And I want to talk to the manager.
Slap that
so
counter
talk
like
to
it's
me.
your
I'll
husband's
give you the
ass.
tape.
I want
I'll give you the tape.
I can call the manager and report you, and you can be fired for allowing this. I want my money back. Go to hell, prick. Who the fuck do you think you are? Sexually harassing me, making out with that bitch while I'm trying to order? He was having sex with her at the stand when I was trying to order. They were making out.
It was pretty good. The sex was pretty good.
Well, go get a room if you want to fuck the whore. I mean, I don't want to watch it. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. You making out with that ugly bitch. It is so nasty. Do you know how much I want to puke on both of you? You are the ugliest bitch I've ever seen. You look like a little boy. And for me to actually watch you have
Who the fuck
sex
are you?
in public is
You're a goddamn
disgusting.
pig?
In front of my food, it makes me want to.
Come vomit this, for the love of God.
I'm gonna vomit because you are so damn nasty to make out while I'm ordering food. It's so disgusting.
Okay, I'm sorry that you have an
You're
issue
a
with this.
prostitute.
You're a terribly rude person.
Oh my God, you're rude for making out in front of everyone, trying to slobber. You're trying to over-sexualize yourself and be like, I'm the shit. Look, my boyfriend's making out with me. Do you know how uncomfortable and rude you are? You are such a slut. You're a dumb bitch. Go fuck yourself. You are such a whore. You are such an asshole, both of you. Both of you are
Bye.
assholes.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
You're stalking me. Do you know? I'm gonna press sexual harassment
Sound like somebody we know?
and stalking charges on you.
Go for it. Please.
You are harassing me at this very moment.
Let's do it.
Videotaping me.
Yep.
Can you? I'm American. I'm from California.
Oh, yes.
There it is,
I
from
go back to
California.
Neverland.
There it is.
Excuse me?
Go back to California.
Yeah, just leave
Where
it.
the fuck are you from?
Okay.
Go back! Go back, you retarded foreign asshole!
Yo, he's more wanted here than you. Leave. Leave. You leave.
I didn't even talk to the
leave.
manager. Excuse me, there is a man that was about to have sex with a woman here in the
That's okay.
restaurant. And he was have sex in your face. Can I just tell these people to stop making out in front of everyone?
I kissed her like once on the forehead.
Just out of curiosity.
I'm sending the police here. I'm sending the police
Please.
to arrest the prostitute. I'm reporting a prostitute. You're a prostitute, and I'm sending
What's that?
the police.
Go.
Bye.
Wait, where are you going? The police are coming.
How can you make that?
Dang. Was that annoying or what?
Hey, Lanaya.
Whew.
She's definitely a Karen. Boy, she fucking out there. I mean, she's a Karen for fucking Pluto or Crazy Land or well, she said she was from California, so there you'll have that.
She said, "You're sexually assaulting me." Like,
Yeah, I mean that
and
one,
I think
she's fucking out there. You're sexually assaulting me, but no one touched you.
I heard the guy say, "It's like I kissed her on the forehead and we hugged."
Well, that's sex. They're having sex in public.
Jeez. I would have been done with her. Like, you know what? Go away quick.
I really hope whoever was managing on duty here gave this couple free food.
Right? Hey, Naya. She's got issues. She's got major issues.
She got something.
Huge. What did he say? You're harboring a lot of what did he say? I forgot what he said. Yeah, she was way out there.
She's harboring a lot of something.
I don't
Sexual
mean this,
frustration, loneliness. She's
and I don't mean this in a sexist way, but if it sounds that way, that's too bad. She needs a man. She needs a dude like right now. Stat.
yeah. Evidently, the the electric dildo and the Sears battery just isn't cutting it anymore.
No,
Yeah, she definitely cray, Irma. She is cray, frickin' cray.
I can't believe she said you guys are having. He was having sex right there.
And
Yeah,
calling this poor girl a slut and a prostitute. Give me a break.
I know, right? She better watch who she bows up to. Catch the wrong one. Pew pew.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. They
Oh
come in
my
all
goodness.
shapes, forms, and sizes. Damn
Yeah,
Karens. Hey, Cherie.
I was gonna say the same thing. Man, she needs some fat. Yeah, she needs some. She needs a male prostitute. That's what she needs.
She need to find her ass the best gigolo in the world. Maybe
Oh man,
tap something on that body.
it gets Looney Tunes going here anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. So now that brings up a question though. All right,
Question.
how does it make you feel when you're out in public like that, and then there's a couple and they are like making out, like hardcore, swapping spit, tongues, they're doing this and stuff, and they're in line at the Burger King or Wendy's or whatever. Does that bother you?
Doesn't bother me at all, no. And if they're just like hugging and kissing and it's not a big deal. But when the hand starts wandering up the boobs and down the butt and through the boy parts, and it's like then we're getting a little bit excessive to the point where it's like, hey, get a fucking room.
The boy, like when they start groping and stuff, and
Yeah. But a couple of kisses here and there, a little squeeze around the shoulders or the waist or whatever. What the fuck's the big deal? There's nothing wrong with being affectionate to your person, whether it's whatever it is, boy, girl, boy, whatever the fuck it is. There's nothing wrong with being affectionate towards your person. But when it starts getting a little out of hand and borderline
yeah,
G-rated / getting over the X-rated, then we'll get a room.
right. Amanda says, "Bad. I don't like watching X-rated shit. I leave. I don't say anything. Just leave." Yeah, but if they're just kissing and kind of just snuggling or whatever you want to call it, like that's not a big deal. As long as it, like Bam says, as long as the hands don't start,
But then some people got to realize that hey, and they're out there. You're overzealous Christians or Catholics or whatever, where it's like prudence is the only way to be. You got to be a prude. You can't do anything. You can't have any more than 6 inches of skin showing. Wrist down, neck up. You can't have feet showing, no legs, nothing. You're complete Pentecostals. You can't touch anybody. You got those people out there, and this may be that one person where it's like, if you touch another person, oh, that's rape or that's sex. You can't do that in public. It's like, some people are just a little too, I don't know, a little much.
You think?
Just a little much.
A little much. I wonder. Now you said Pentecostal. I think Pentecostals. I think the women can't wear pants. They got to wear.
Well, there's different denominations of Pentecostal, but I grew up in a Pentecostal church. Well, I didn't grow up in one. I went to one, but the women didn't cut. There's some Pentecostals where women don't cut their hair. It's against the religion. They wear strictly skirts, and they have to be mid-calf down. But the Pentecostal church that I was in, women could cut their hair. They could wear slacks. They could wear whatever they wanted to wear. But, they had to be extremely conservative in their dressing.
So kind of like, what do you call it? What are the Muslim women that wear that? Like, all they have is a cutout of their, like, right here.
Oh, the hijab?
The hijab? Only this is open. Or the whole thing is just covered. And they got like a mesh, like a screen that they look out of. But you can't even see their eyes.
I don't know what that's called, but when they cover their hair, that's called a hijab. I think I pronounced it right.
Oh, yeah, you got it right. Hijab. Yeah.
Did I? Okay.
And what's the other thing called?
I have no idea.
Burqa. That's what I'm thinking about. Oh, the burqa is the full, like, head to toe.
Just the eyes are showing.
Coverage. Let me see. I think I got one here. See, but it covers everything, man. Here on the right. See the one on the right? Or this dark purple one. Complete everything covered. I mean, I'm surprised their feet are showing over here.
Yeah, now that dark purple one, that kind of reminds me of like the ghost with the Sith.
Oh, not the ghost. He's the death. What's his name?
Yeah, the ghost of death.
The Grim Reaper.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper. That's what that outfit looks like. The Grim Reaper.
And they believe that if a man sees, if you show even your eyes, that you're arousing a man with showing any part of your skin.
I mean, and they wear that shit in like 180-degree weather over there. I mean, I feel sorry for them. I mean, you can't breathe. You're sweating your everything off. Hell knows what I say. Hell no.
Yeah, and, I wish. I know we have freedom of religion in this country, but I think that's very oppressive.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think we'd be better off if that was not allowed. That's what I think. I mean, but if they agree to it, I don't know, right? Who are we to tell them what to do at the same time?
Well, that's just like traditional Indians. When the woman and the man get married, the woman takes the man's name, literally his name, and the only difference between his name and her name is one letter. One freaking letter.
Really?
Have you never not noticed that when you're checking in Indians at an airport?
I never paid attention to that.
Oh, I had so many issues with it because it was just one letter. I'd be checking in the same person over and over and over and over again, and they're like, "Well, there's no boarding passes for my wife," and I'm like, and I hand them boarding passes. They're like, "Oh, it's the same seat, same boarding pass." And finally, I learned to type in every single freaking letter.
Yeah.
Because it shows ownership. And like I said, this is the traditional Indians. So when a woman marries a man, she literally takes his name, first and last. The only thing she keeps is like one letter of her name.
Interesting. I hadn't noticed that.
Well, you were never inside. You were always outside.
Hey, Jackie. Welcome. You missed a great video. We just showed.
Oh, yeah. Did you miss a good Karen?
We had a major, massive Karen. Should we show it again? Do we show the video again?
Yeah, show Karen again.
Show Karen again?
Show Karen again. We love Karens.
Well, here in front of everyone, like a slut, while we're trying to eat. There are people here. Don't
Okay.
you have any manners?
Can you just finish up your transaction? We'll order and we can
Why
both
don't
move
you
on.
leave, bitch?
Oh my god. You're really escalating
Why
this.
don't you leave?
I would just like to order
Well, you
and then
shouldn't.
we'll
You
leave.
shouldn't be here. You're a slut. Go get a hotel room and fuck somewhere else.
Oh my
This is not a place for this.
Can't wait till this hits YouTube.
I can't wait to report you to the police. You cannot
Police.
be doing prostitution
Go ahead.
in
Hey,
public.
go find the police right now.
This is a public place. This is where people
No, it's not.
leave.
This is a private place, actually.
This is public.
No, this is a private establishment actually.
This is we're in the public.
This is privately owned.
Look, if you're making out in front of people and you're making people uncomfortable,
Can we
You're
order?
making me uncomfortable with your verbal
stop
harassment.
making out in front of us.
That's all good.
Who is us?
Everyone that's
can I
here.
have a
That's
force?
You look like
inappropriate.
the only person who's uncomfortable with me having my arm around my
Lady,
boyfriend.
you're making out while we're trying to order.
Step back.
Excuse me?
Step the
Why don't-
fuck back.
Do not
Step
tell
the
me
fuck
to.
back.
Excuse
Step
me?
the fuck back.
Excuse me? Why don't you
Can you
step
call
the
the cops?
fuck back?
Can you call the cops?
Can you call the cops on him?
I'm getting all this on video. So we'll see who's harassing who later.
You're fucking your girlfriend in a public restaurant acting like a prostitute. You need to leave. You told me to leave while I'm in my order while you're making out with that slut.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're such an airhead. You're so dumb. You're sexually harassing me. You and that slut.
You are.
Okay, so technically, in the workplace, that could be considered sexual harassment.
This isn't a workplace.
I know. That's why what she's saying doesn't hold any water. She's just
Well,
jealous.
and then she said that she's having sex with her in public. Okay, obviously this woman doesn't know what sex is. If she thinks kissing is sex, this Prudence has no clue what sex is.
right? Prudence.
Harboring a lot of shit, and you're just letting it all out. So
You
go
know
ahead.
what?
Go ahead. This is cathartic
I
for
don't
you.
want to watch you make out with that person while I'm trying to order
Good.
food.
There's the door right there. Go ahead.
You've already ordered your transaction.
Yep.
I want my money back. I want a refund. Excuse me, I just spent $20. I want a refund.
Now she wants a refund.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to a manager. And I don't appreciate you raising your voice at me.
I want a refund right now, and I'm reporting you to your manager.
He's already talking to his manager.
And I want to talk to the manager. So you talk to me.
I'll give you the tape. I'll give you the tape.
I can call the manager and report you, and you can be fired for allowing this. I want my money back. Go to hell, prick. Who the fuck do you think you are?
was pretty good. The sex was pretty good.
If I was the dude, I would have said, "Here's your money and get the hell out of here."
Oh, okay. So I want to know who the fuck she thinks she is to bring this up and act like such a see you next Tuesday for no fucking reason.
Hey,
And
Nance.
does she not realize that she's in America where you have freedom of expression, where you can freely kiss whoever the hell you want, wherever the hell you want, whenever the hell you want? Does she not realize what fucking country she's in? Oh, she a hoe. Well, she ain't even a hoe because she doesn't know what sex is.
She don't know what a hoe is. She don't know what sex is.
Well, go get a room if you want to fuck the whore. I mean, I don't want to watch it. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. You making out with that ugly bitch, it is so nasty. Do you know how much I want to puke on both of you? You are the ugliest bitch I've ever seen. You look like a little boy. And for me to actually watch you have sex in public is disgusting. In front of my food, it makes me want to
Vomit then, for the love of God.
I'm gonna vomit because you are so damn nasty to make out while I'm ordering food is so disgusting.
Okay, I'm sorry that you have an
You're
issue
a
with this.
prostitute.
You're a terribly rude person.
Oh, what? You're rude for making out in front of everyone, trying to slobber. You're trying to over-sexualize yourself and be like, I'm the shit. Look, my boyfriend's making out with me. Do you know how uncomfortable and rude you are? You are such a slut. You're a dumb bitch. Go fuck yourself. You are such a whore. You are such an asshole, both of you. Both of you are
Bye.
assholes.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
You're stalking me. Do you know? I'm gonna press sexual harassment and stalking charges on you.
Go for it. Please.
You are harassing me at this very moment.
Let's do it.
Videotaping me.
Yep.
Can you? I'm American. I'm from California.
Oh, yes.
You know what?
So-
Go back to whatever land.
There it is.
Excuse me? Yeah.
Yeah, just
Where
leave
the
it.
fuck are you from?
So much for her refund.
I mean, what is? I mean, I just don't understand what's going through her head when she's doing this, and why she thinks that this is so bad. And how do you feel? How could you possibly? I mean, I have so many questions.
To try to find her and get her on. Karen, could you come and talk to us live because we have questions for you?
Yeah, like what? How did you feel? I mean, you know how when you interact with somebody and then all of a sudden you like something starts to escalate, how that your heart starts beating a little faster, and you know, hair on the back of your neck starts standing up. It's like, was this going on with this woman? I mean, or does she think that she's that holier than thou that she can do this anywhere she fucking wants to?
And I'm going to say she's not holier than thou because she's throwing the words around bitch and slut and go F yourself and all that. Like, something's up. Maybe she's missing some medication or something. You know?
I'm thinking the meds haven't kicked in, or she's not on the right regimen of meds.
Go back!
Yeah, you go back.
Go back, you retarded foreign asshole!
Yo, he's more wanted here than you. Leave. Leave. You leave.
I'm gonna
You
talk to the
leave.
manager. Excuse me, there is a man that was about to have sex with a woman
Man,
here in
there's
the
that sex in front of me.
Have sex in front of me.
Ah.
Just can I please tell these people to stop making out?
I kissed her like once.
Be like, ma'am, thank you. Don't ever come back.
I want to see what this girl looks like that she says, you're the ugliest, whatever.
And she's probably a supermodel quality type person.
Now I'm curious. Wonder if there's any other videotape of that. Oh, man.
Yeah, Kelly's having an issue with some unauthorized charges on her debit card. I'd be pissed too, Kelly.
Oh, boy. That's not good. You just got to remember where you were. Where were you today that they might have used your card? Or yesterday, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Leave me alone, says latest F. Hope you're all enjoying the weekend. Thank you. Leave me alone. Just watching some videos. And I got another video.
Would leave me alone? Okay. Yeah, let's see the other video. Oh, did Karen have a point? No, Karen did not have a point. Just get that off there.
And the reason I ask that is because I know some people get butthurt when people are kissing or whatever or making out. They're like, come on, go get a room or whatever.
They're just jealous because they're not getting any action.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'd break out damn popcorn. Come on, bring it on. If I can't get any, goddamn it, I want to see it.
Make it a good show.
Right? Oh, I'm not right. I am so not right in the head.
Oh boy. Okay, hang on. Do I need subtitles? No. So, funny thing happened on an airplane the other day.
No, say it isn't so.
Going from, I think this is the one. So apparently this was 5 months ago. Why is it just showing this now?
West Coast to East Coast?
Oh, wait a minute. This is the one. I got the wrong video.
Aye.
Dang it. Hang on.
There's been lots of issues lately. Lots of them.
Here it is.
Hey, Madre. Yeah.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, yeah. This was the West Coast, East Coast with the spoon. The makeshift spoon.
Yeah, remember? Okay, so...
I'm going to kill everybody on this airplane!
This dude was acting a fool, and then I guess they fed them lunch or dinner or whatever, and he took that metal spoon. If he's got a metal spoon, he must have been in first class.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because they only do metal silverware in first class.
So this guy right here.
Yeah. And you know, the thing that got me was when he's screaming, I'm going to kill everybody on this airplane, how he was still standing for the next 5 minutes is beyond me. I mean, if I hear some motherfucker say I'm going to kill everybody on this airplane, I'm tackling your ass, and I mean now. That's
right. I'm jumping in there and saying, So it started when apparently he tried to open the cabin door, the airplane door.
No, the over-the-wing exit.
You sure? Because they said the handle was down on the...
Yeah, he tried to open the over-the-wing exit because if you look, he's sitting right there next to the exit window.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you're trying to open the main cabin door, good luck because that swings out and that's not going to open in mid-flight with all that air. You're going at 500 miles an hour.
Yeah, this one's not going to open in mid-flight either because of the pressurized cabin.
But this one opens in because you got to pull it in and then you got to toss it out.
Yeah, but you're still in a pressurized cabin. It's not going to open.
I would hope not.
The only time that door will fly out of or come out of there is when you're unpressurized.
So he tried to open the emergency exit, and then he said he's going to kill every man in the cabin, or he's going to kill everybody, whatever he said. And he's got this like a spoon without the spoon part, right? It torn off or broken off or whatever.
Yep.
And then he tries stabbing the flight attendant, and that's when finally 3 or 4 or 5 passenger dudes jump on him and try to subdue him. They put him in
zip tie
cuffs, and he got out of that. And they had to tackle him again.
Yeah, that's when you need a person like me on board the aircraft to sit on that ass because he ain't going nowhere.
Here we go. I'm not going to play the sound, so we're not copyrighted here. Or maybe a little bit.
A man going on a terrifying rant and promising a bloodbath on board.
Yeah, if you speed it up, you won't be copyrighted.
So where are they? Where's Homeland Security? Where are they diverting us? Because wherever it is, there's going to be a bloodbath everywhere. You can run away. You can all run away if you want. You men, you can run. I won't kill you. I'm all this army. Put up your hands and say don't kill me then, or don't approach me because I'm Balthazar.
He's Baltazar. Who's Baltazar?
Sounds like a demon off of Charmed.
And then he steps into the aisle, holding something in his hand like a weapon. And
That's
See
a
right
spoon.
there? I would have taken him right there. Right.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
later, he charges the front of the plane and stabs a flight attendant in the neck. Other passengers and flight attendants quickly jumping into action, swarming the man and taking him down. That plane eventually able to land.
Sit on that fool. I mean, that means that the other passengers can't be seatbelted when when they're going to land the plane because they got to hold that friggin' idiot.
Yeah, so he was handed over to the Popo.
Yeah, he's a different. Hey, what's up, Sea Org? He's a different. The Sea Org, really? Isn't Sea Org Scientologistic?
I have no idea. Hey, Tammy.
What's up, Sea Org? What WTF is in that old man's ear? Oh, what did I miss?
Yeah, seriously, what'd I miss?
This guy? Oh, this guy. Or one of these people here. Remember, if they got something in their ears, probably headphones or earbuds or whatever because they're on an airplane.
Or it could be a whole lot of hair. You don't know.
He's Baltazar.
So, it was in the clip in the beginning, he says.
The fuck is a Baltazar? Wait, what?
Old man looked down, had a brown tissue in his ear.
Listen.
Listen, we hear nothing. You're not playing nothing for us.
Oh, did I not put it up here? Oh, my God.
Sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
What a moron I am.
Somebody help me. See, this is what I'm dealing with, people. I mean, frack me.
He said something about God named him or something. Listen.
Don't kill me then, or don't approach me because I'm Balthazar. As renamed by God Balthazar, since I'm taking over.
As renamed by God Baltazar? Let me slow that clip down to normal and see if we can hear that. Okay, here he goes.
As renamed by God Balthazar, since I'm taking over this place. As renamed by God Balthazar, since I'm taking. As renamed by God Balthazar, since I'm taking over this.
Baltazar, yeah. Hey, Tammy, what up? By the way, Bam, I want to talk to you about something.
Oh, what'd I do?
I want your take on this. Tammy, I'm glad you popped up because it reminded me about something. So.
Would it be Crooked Tits?
Yes, actually.
I miss her.
You are science? Oh, in the clip. Yeah, at the beginning. The old man looked like he had a brown tissue in his ear. He's probably trying to stop the noise from the dude yelling. Hey, Indian Warrior. Welcome. How you doing?
What's up, Indian?
I'm on my phone, so it was small. Maybe it was... Yeah, it's probably headphones. I think it was headphones. Right? The Sea Org is the Scientologists. That's where the school they go to, or the academy or something. It's called the Sea Organization.
Huh.
Actually, what's his name? Mr.
Rogers?
No, the guy who was the head Scientologist guy. L. Ron Hubbard.
Ah, yes. He wrote several books. My dad read a couple of them. And
he had this organizational preference, as in military, or as in like one of the branches of the military. I think he'd like to see, so he went with like the Navy, and he always had like a uniform on and stuff. That's all I know. That's it. That's all I know. I'd stuff ear from yeah, I would too. I'd be like, yeah, shut up. Let me put my headphones back on it. Put it up louder. Did they ever find David? David was missing. He was on the run, from what I understand. Hubby had a charge of $300 that was in neither Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. I can't remember, and we have never ever been to either place. It took us a week to smooth it out. Well, at least it's on your credit card. And if your credit card or a debit card, then they'll put that money back for you.
Yeah, most banks are usually good about that, unless if they just shut down like the Silicon Valley Bank.
Aha, he was on the run. I know they were trying to serve him with a lawsuit about an assault on a teenage girl, I think, or on a woman at least, on a female for sure. And they were trying to serve him papers, and dude was just hiding out for so many months, man. He was pretty good at avoiding getting served. But according to Sea Org, he just got served, and now he's on the run again. Okay. So I was thinking maybe not as much as before, but I don't know. Maybe once a week we can do a little bit of our little friend over there.
Crooked Tits?
Uh-huh.
I miss Crooked Tits.
Do you really?
I do. I do. I miss her. Because according to her, I have said the most horrendous things about her. Nobody else has ever said this before, but I have said the most horrendous things about her, and she doesn't know how to contain herself over it. And I take pride in that I've said some horrendous things, but actually I don't think they're that horrendous. I didn't say it until she said it first. She said she had a fat ass, then I said she had a fat ass.
This is true.
The only thing I said that she didn't say first was she had crooked tits. And it's true. When she's sitting in her car, and she's like all, and the seatbelt's all like, they're crooked. Right there, plain as day in her scrubs. They're crooked. One's higher than the other one. One's lower than the other one.
And that particular day you were talking about, you were right. You were right. They were like this.
Yeah.
So you weren't making it up. You were just you were stating what you observed.
I was stating an observation.
And for that, you're being condemned.
I'm telling you. So what's going on with Crooked Tits? I mean, did we get it extended again? Are we in prison yet?
So she's got it extended again.
Oh, sweet Jesus. This woman's never going to go to prison.
And just today, I was going to see what she was up to. Because she's been posting online. She's been going live a lot. And she even did Vanessa's Greatest Hits. She sang songs the other day, last week. This was last week.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I heard her sing Happy Birthday to herself. I think Tammy posted it on her website, or No More Cheeksies, or somebody did, and I seen it, and I'm like, oh my God, woman, don't quit your day job. And I'm like, wait a minute, you don't have one anymore. Ah!
So she started singing songs. And if you watched it, it was like, that cringe feeling, like
that, yeah.
It's kind of, it's like when I tasted a mushroom for the first time, like.
Well, they are a little slimy. You got to get used to it.
Ugh. So she did a bunch of videos, and then, man, she's classic Vanessa. And she had the chewing going on. Then she got the lip thing going on, where she's.
Oh, damn, we must have been really strung out on some crack.
I'm surviving.
Well, I'm glad she's surviving. At least somebody is.
And so today I went to go look to see what she's been up to, and her page is offline. Anybody notice this? I haven't looked in the last couple hours, but about 3 hours ago I did. And she was gone. Yeah, it's gone still. So she's been taking her page offline. Anyway, so I thought about, and I'm not gonna. It's gonna be different than the VT Chronicles. I already have a name for it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. I'm not going to announce it just yet because I'm going to wait till we have something to put up.
Oh,
So I'm thinking we're gonna do a little bit of that
oh,
just because I feel like it. And
oh.
you know what? I haven't talked about her for so long. I haven't streamed her for so long.
Are you starting to get that scratch again or that itch again?
Oh, but she keeps talking about me like I'm streaming her all the time still.
Oh, well, God damn it. If you're being accused of it, you may as well do it.
That's what I'm saying. I might as well.
Might as well.
Right? So I'm going to see what's up with her. And I don't know. Is anybody interested in Dre McCray?
Well, evidently Jackie says she's a Looney Tune.
Yeah, that's. Is she anything changed for her? Because I downloaded some of those. I was going to do some of those. I don't know if anybody's interested in that or not. I called my bank and they gave me money. They gave me the number for the company that took my money. So on hold with them. Yeah, you'll get your money back, Kelly. Don't worry.
No, just
refund sent. There you go. See how quick that was? Damn, that was real quick. Me vale madre. What's up? So Dre, anybody interested in Dre McCray? Yes, no, maybe. I saw her video.
I could give her rat's ass about Dre, but I am interested in Marvan. I want to know how. I want to know how he's doing.
Yes, and so do I. But that's why you kind of have to go through the gates of hell to find out about what's going on with Vaughn. So you got to watch some of Dre and what she's doing.
But I give a rat's ass about that hoe.
Not interested in Dre McCray. She's nutty still. Yeah, she deactivated. I noticed it. Cross my fear I get this sorted out tonight. It happened. Okay. Yes to Dre. Oh, hell no about Dre. She's crazy like VT.
Actually, I think VT's a little crazier than Dre from what I've seen on online.
I think so. She wants to bring Marvan home. I know. That's why. And that's really why I would do it. I want to know. Apparently, it's hard to get information regarding Marvan. And so what's the next best thing? Start watching Dre McCray and see if whatever, because we're trying to find out what's going on with Marvan. VT is cray. Yeah. So we'll see when she brings her page back. And
Madre, there's a lot of cray in this world. We just have to suck it up and deal with it.
It's got to be the water.
It's either the water or it's the Kool-Aid, one of the two.
The Kool-Aid. Do you know where that came from? Don't drink the Kool-Aid, or he must have drank the Kool-Aid. You know where that term came from? I think you do.
I do.
Where? From where?
That was on one of the cults. I can't remember the name of the cult, but he had Kool-Aid, and he stood there and he drank it in front of his whole entire cult, and then everybody else drank it, and they all died, and he walked away.
Okay, so yes, that was the Jim Jones.
That's who it was.
Guy's name, and it's a movie came out, but it was called The Guyana Tragedy because that's where they had this. What do they call it? A retreat or whatever it was?
A revival.
Revival camp or whatever. It was in Guyana, which is Africa, right?
Guyana is in Africa.
It better be in Africa. I think it is. Oh, yeah, it's in Africa. Okay. So this dude got, I don't know, almost 1,000 people to drink poison.
Yep.
And like they said, yep, it's all time to go. It's time to go, all of us. Give it to your kids first. Make sure they go and then before you go. And everybody drank it. He actually drank it. I don't know if he drank it. He may not have drank it at all. Because what he did was blow his brains out. He put a gun to his head and pulled the trigger right there on the spot where everybody was after everybody had died. So if you're interested in that, that's an interesting... Not as interesting as the what's his name, Whitehead or White Bone or whatever the guy said. That other cult, California, where they all died. They were in in the like in a dorm on bunk beds, all covered. They covered their heads. They were like in Star Trek uniforms and stuff.
God, that one sounds vaguely familiar.
What was the guy's name? I wanted to say Whitehead Cult. David Whitehead? But the cult was called. One of you guys knows it. You can remind me of it. I'll look it up later.
I'm
So-
excited.
Excited to about Vanessa
Yeah.
because she says she needs to make money to bring her husband home. Jim Jones took the easy way out. Yes, he did, because he knew he was in freaking trouble. He just told 800 people to drink the Kool-Aid and kill themselves, and they did.
Now, Madre, are you talking about Jamestown, New York?
No, they called it Jonestown. Yeah, it's actually I thought it was Jonestown. Jonestown. Oh, you ordered books from Lynn Marie? That's cool. Let me know how you like the books. Say
Jonestown,
not
okay.
said. Say not said. Oh, slow your roll saying this myself. Oh, okay. Jamestown. I'm pretty sure it's Jonestown they call it. Yeah. Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
And then the guy did a movie. What's the guy's name who did the movie? The actor.
I remember the movie. I vaguely remember the movie.
Oh, Powers Booth. Remember that actor? You know who that is?
No.
I don't know if you see him, you'll go, oh, I didn't know that was his name.
Is Jonestown? Is that the one that happened in like Colorado or something in the middle of a field?
You're talking about a different one.
I mean, how many of them have there been?
This is the actor who played Jim Jones.
Oh, really? Yeah, I had no idea that was his name.
Let's see, Powers Booth as Jim Jones. Yeah, there he is. He played that's. And then the real Jim Jones is this guy.
He looks like a freak.
Yeah. So I don't know what his deal was, but there's people who can sell ice to an Eskimo, and those people just. So that's where the term came from. When you hear it, like, oh, don't drink the Kool-Aid, or he must have drank the Kool-Aid, or whatever. It's really not a nice thing to say, considering what happened there. Hey, Dee.
Or if you're in the Matrix, do you take the red pill or the green pill? Or I don't remember the other color. Blue.
I think.
Do you take the red one or the blue one? You decide.
That's the guy. Thank you, Charlene. Marshall Applegate. That dude. You just look at him. He looks like dude. You don't remember this guy?
I don't remember that guy.
That dude.
Oh my God! If you don't look like a penis with ears. Oh my God!
Okay.
The P word.
Jonestown wasn't guy. And I wonder if they named Jonestown after him.
Dee Dee, you're on spring break right now. I got 9 days till I'm on. 9 school days till I'm on spring break.
Spring break. Oh yeah. Here we've got
10 days till I'm on spring break.
Here we got not a good way to start spring break.
Yeah, the 23rd is my last day, and then we start spring break on the 24th.
You know those Bam? Did you hear about this? Those 4 Americans that went to cross over to Mexico over here.
I have, and I'm blown away. I mean, first off, these 4 Americans get kidnapped for apparently no frickin' reason. It was mistaken identity, evidently. And then the cartel turns in the kidnappers. It's like, how you can turn your own people in? Well, I get that you would, because, you know, they're worthless to you. I mean, they're just, I mean, you kill your own people just because, to show your power. But, you know, I'm just kind of blown away that, is this the world we actually live in now, that you can't even go to another country for a minute without having to worry about, my God, do I need to carry a gun?
Yeah.
And this is just like 10, 15, 20, 30 miles from where you live.
Haha. Try 3 miles. It's about a mile from me to the bridge, to the border, to the actual physical border. And where this happened was about 2 miles in, maybe even less. So that's real close to home.
So if I were you, I'd stay on this side of the border. Stay on this side of the wall.
Yes. Yeah. Can we make that wall bigger now?
So out of curiosity, how far away from you are you from Boys Town?
Boys Town,
Mexico.
There's a Boys Town in Mexico?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, actually. The only Boys Town I know of is Chicago, Halsted Street.
Okay, well, it's a different Boys Town. This Boys Town in Mexico is where all the hoes hang out, and this is where all the guys go to hook up with the hoes.
Me vale madre. We'll get back to this in a second. I don't know. I never heard of it over here. I don't even know what city it's in or whatever. Of course, now I gotta look it up.
It might not be at your end. It might be towards the other end, towards the other side of Texas too.
Nuevo Laredo. Oh, it's just over the border in Laredo.
Ah, Laredo. Okay, that makes
The
sense.
other side of Laredo, Texas.
Yeah.
Yes, Jonestown was named after Jim Jones, right? His camp or whatever they called it. That's what I'm talking about. Heaven's Gate. That's where this freak wasn't this the guy from Heaven's Gate?
I don't know. He looks a little too cute.
Heaven's Gate. That's the guy. And his thing was that it was time to go. The spaceship was coming, and it was time to.
The spaceship was coming.
Yeah, that it was time to do away with your earthly body and go with the spaceship. I swear to God, that was it.
The spaceship is coming.
I'm not sure. Okay, I get you. And look up Heaven's Gate. Gotcha. I sure did. Thank you. Wait a minute. Those 4 people had drug criminal background that no one's talking about. Okay, yes, let's talk about that. The story was. I'm gonna turn this off only because it's a little full. One story was that they were kidnapped.
That's the one that the news and everything ran with here.
And then the story changed to they were caught in the crossfire. And then the story changed to, or I think first it was, it's mistaken identity. And then it became, they were caught in the crossfire. And then, so this is what happened. Yes, these people did not have a clean criminal background. They were drug dealers, all right? Some kind of shooting happened for some reason, whether it was mistaken identity or they legit got caught in the crossfire. But the cartel, what they do is they pick up their victims. They don't leave their victims. Unless it's somebody that they're after and they're trying to make an example of, then they'll hang them from a bridge or cut their body parts up and all that. But they took everybody. They threw them in a pickup truck, including the lady who survived and another gentleman survived. And that's the video that you saw that was captured from like a second floor window. And they do that. Anytime there's a shootout, whoever they kill, they take the bodies with them. Because they don't want any evidence of who was killed. They don't want it identified. They don't want evidence left of who was killed. So they take the bodies with them. So because of all the uproar, the United States is pissed off, and Joe Biden ain't gonna do shit.
He's a weak ass chicken.
Most of the country is pissed off. So the cartel, all of a sudden, they issued a public apology, and they said, "You know what? This was a mistake." Whatever that long letter said, and they never issue apologies, never. So, and they don't want to be seen in a bad light. It's hilarious. So I think they rounded up the guys who committed this accidental crime, and they tied him up, put him in a pickup truck, and they got dumped at the police department.
Well, and are they going to spend any time in prison? No, because who runs the country? The goddamn cartels do.
Whether they do or not, that's a good question. But they got these guys, whether they're scapegoats, some unlucky blokes that got taken by the cartel, and they said, "Hey, you're going to go to jail. We'll give you some money, but you're going to go to jail." Or what? Not sure. It's kind of weird. Oh, hang on. Let's see where
Is it safe to go to Mexico? I'd say no. Don't go.
And you're right. They did come out that they had criminal backgrounds. Not all of them. I think a couple of them did. So they were shady to begin with. They drove from North Carolina all the way to Mexico. They came to Brownsville and then crossed over to Mexico.
Yeah, but supposedly it was for a medical procedure. One of them was going to have a tummy tuck done.
First, they said they were going to the pharmacy for some drugs. Fine. Then that turned into, she was going to have a procedure done. She was having a tummy tuck. And I know a lot of people don't understand, but you can have that done real cheap in Mexico. What might cost you $5 or $7 grand or $8 grand here in the States, you can have it done there for less than $2,000. So people find it worth the risk to cross over and have that kind of work done, which is...
Yeah, but is it really sterile and sanitary? And is it an actual doctor you're getting, or is it going to be a college kid that failed out and he can't even get a fucking medical license to be a veterinarian? I mean, you get what you pay for.
You do, and it's you get what you pay for is right. And when you're going to have surgery that could, if something goes wrong and your life could end, that's not worth it for me. I'll just stay in the U.S. and either pay the money here or just not have it done.
I mean, even when you get liposuction done here in the United States by an actual physical doctor, you have a good chance of dying from that surgery because it's such an invasive surgery.
And so now, just like she says here, the other 3 had drug charges for dealing by schools and amongst other criminal charges. The word is the lady did not have a consultation with a surgeon. The U.S. is covering something up.
Oh, there's a big shocker. I mean, look what they covered up with Obama for years. I mean, he was never born in America, but yet they made him president. So we got to cover that up.
You believe in the not a citizen cover.
That motherfucker was born in Africa. I know it. Why the hell would they have a statue of him in Kenya if he was not fucking born there?
So I'm looking at his, let's see. He's got the crazy eyes. He does. This dude, Applegate was Applewhite. I keep saying Applegate.
Yeah, motherfucker looks like he's been smoking some crack.
Guyana. Africa. If people only listen to the news and they do not do their own independent research, they will be brainwashed by the news. Yes. Okay. So the news started coming out. 4 people were kidnapped, and they make it sound like it was just a broad daylight kidnapping, and that was it. It's until you keep doing the research and listening to the story. Okay, so technically it's not a kidnapping. They shot everybody, and they were really just taking the bodies with them. So they're going to call it a kidnapping. Oh, what do they know? We'll call it a kidnapping. Oh yeah, let me take off this freak. Sorry. Applewhite. I gave Applewhite too much airtime. Someone was still running the website. Oh, Heaven's Gate. Yeah, they all were wearing the Nikes and the matching jogging suits, and they all had the blankets pulled over their heads with just their feet sticking out. That was weird. That was a really weird scene. And the lady doesn't want to press charges or comply with the cops. Biden ain't. Yeah. Oh, and now you got the Mexican president threatening the U.S., telling us not to meddle. We better back off, or otherwise he's going to interfere in our elections. He said that.
The Mexican president?
He said that. That he's going to interfere with our Republican election because he's offended that we're saying that Mexico is the source of fentanyl.
No, we're not saying that.
It's a fact.
It's coming through Mexico.
Yeah.
There's some of it coming from Mexico, absolutely. But the majority of it's coming from China through Mexico. The majority of it is being made in China, coming through Mexico. But there's some of it being made in Mexico coming up there through there too.
Yep. Tell me Mexico's not banking off fentanyl.
Seriously.
Too much heat, bad for business. Patsies. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. This was a cult. Religion has nothing to do with Jesus. You're right. It's a cult. The Heaven's Gate thing was a UFO thing. Yep. Very sus. Very, very sus.
Aha. I think I found what I was looking for.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be. Actually, be suspicious. Be very suspicious. What are you doing?
Aha. I found it.
Hey, Bam, read that if you can read that.
Read what? S-Wise Tablet Valet cheat.
Ese güey también vale cheat.
Okay. I don't speak Spanish.
I know.
I'm sorry, Madre.
It pretty much says that dude ain't worth shit. Talking about Biden.
I agree. He ain't worth the toilet paper you wipe your ass with.
Or the president of Mexico. Who knows? Yes, see, or that's exactly how it works. Mexico and China are to blame for fentanyl. Yes. And the U.S., when there's a need for it, when there's a call for it, when there's a market for it, people who take that stuff, that's deadly. I mean, you use too many grains of it and you're dead. That's it. Heaven's Gate thought an asteroid was hiding a spacecraft that will take them to the afterlife and Earth was going to burn. Yeah, I'll have what they're smoking. I don't know what they're smoking. So, anyway.
So buttons.
Me, personally, I'll say don't go to Mexico.
Yeah, I wouldn't go.
I don't care if you have to or not. Just don't. Period. Don't go. Yeah, let that stuff.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If that letter from the cartel, that apology was sincerely legit, then they might try to back off and leave things, let people enjoy their vacation and not, I don't know. If you got young people coming over here for spring break, tell them to stay the hell out of Mexico. Stay away.
Yeah,
Go to
because
the islands.
we do not want to turn on the news and go and hear 20 college kids were kidnapped and held for ransom from the cartel, and they want $30 million to get these kids back. I don't want to hear that. Because next thing you know, if we don't pay, then they're going to be sex workers. They're going to be, shipped over to China, screwing the locals for a bowl of rice and a fish head.
A bowl of rice at a fish head. Oscar El Blue. Oh, what is this? What video?
I don't know, cat.
What is this? Tell me about Oscar El Blue. Is it any good? I got to show it. Probably safest for tourists in the next 2 weeks while the heat is on and back to normal. Maybe. But still, don't freaking go.
So,
Kat, where you been? Hi, Kat. Welcome.
I started a new series on Netflix
What are you watching now?
tonight. I started it tonight. It's only 8 episodes.
Which one is it?
Lockhart and Co.
Lockhart and Co.
Yeah. It's about ghostesses. And they're fighting
Ghosts?
them. Yeah, and they're fighting them. And so far it's really good. It's really good.
There was something on Hulu. Anybody got Hulu?
I don't have Hulu. Oh wait. No, I do. Through one of my kids.
Man, I like fell asleep earlier, and unless I was dreaming. There was a series that looked really good. Of course, I can't find it now.
That's how I have Netflix through one of my kids.
Like I talked about last week, History of the World Part 1 is on Hulu. That Mel Brooks film. What they called?
Lockhart and Co.
Lockhart and Co.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's just came out this year and it's only 8 episodes long, or if it's just 8 episodes and it's done. But it's really good. It's about kids that have like special abilities where one can hear ghosts, one can see like the death print, and then there's ones that can actually talk to them and they can converse. And it's really cool because the whole entire world and it takes place in Europe.
Okay, it's called Lockwood and Co.
Lockwood, that's what it is. Lockwood and
Yeah.
Co. And it takes place in Europe, and it's like they have a curfew that they have to be in home and locked at their home by like 6:30 at night every night. But it's like, and if a ghost touch you, of course you die. If they just touch you, you die. And they have these academies where they take these kids, they teach them how to fight ghosts. I mean, it's quite interesting. Oh, that's part of the movie right there.
It's terrible the world's come to this. I feel sorry for your generation.
Agents required for unusual supernatural investigation.
Name?
Lucy Carlyle.
Anthony Lockwood. This is George.
Is this like a Harry Potter kind of movie?
Sort of, yeah.
All right, I don't want to get copyrighted, so just I mean, so far it looks interesting.
I mean the graphics of the ghosts, I mean, phenomenal. I mean, they spent some money on this, and it's the storyline. I mean, it grabs your ass.
It grabs your. Oh, that's cool.
That's a skeleton head in a
jar. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. All right, looks like it's worthy of the view. Lockwood and Co. Check it out on Netflix.
Absolutely, and you know, if anything, you know, I was like, do I really want to? And I'm like, what the hell? I mean, what's it going to be? A half hour of my life? So the first episode was 45 minutes long. I'm like, okay, so it's going to be an hour of my life. And if I don't enjoy it, then you know, it ain't a big deal. But I really enjoyed it, so it's like, okay, so you know, I didn't waste an hour of my life. I suggest it.
Bam recommends.
Just like I recommend going back and broadcasting Crooked Boobs. so I can be like
Bam
Vanity and talk about her.
Lockwood and Co.
Lockwood and Co. And you know, I'm not one of those people that like. I really did enjoy Harry Potter, but I'm not like a kid movie thing like the Wizard of Waverly Place. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, could never. I'm not like a Disney like movie person freaky guy, but I do love Disney. But you know, it's very rarely do I find a movie that's got an all supposedly kid cast that I really enjoy, even though most of them are like in their 20s pretending to be in their teens. Some of them are even in their 30s pretending to be in their teens. Christ, I'm in my 50s and I pretend to be in my teens. Ah!
Lockwood and Co. I don't know. I put Netflix last night. Yeah. So far, no Mexico. And I don't care what anybody else says. If anybody else wants to go, that's up to them. I had Erasmo Castro, another YouTube or Facebook or whatever you want to call him, blogger. He was on my show last Monday because he's running for mayor and did a little interview. And he's saying, "Oh no, everybody go. It's perfectly safe." I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And so, I mean, anybody wants to get mad at me for saying it, I don't care. But I don't want nobody at risk, like gonna die or something. I mean, okay, so you're not necessarily gonna die every time you go over there or you have this kind of situation, but
oh yeah, you can't put that out there. That's bad juju. Don't put bad juju.
I know. It's just not. It's not. It's not worth it. Just get your prescription here. Get your medicine here on this side. Pay your copay or pay whatever you got to do. And just wait. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be settled down now because of all the heat on them. I know the cartels think they did something right, and I don't know. Are they in cahoots with the CIA, with DEA? And they said, "Hey, you know what? Go grab 5 guys, turn them over to us. We'll say there was an arrest, and everything will be fine."
Guys. 5 Guys sounds so good right now. You had to say go grab 5 Guys. And you know they're building a 5 Guys not far from my house. It's supposed to open up this spring. I cannot wait because the only other 5 Guys that I have in town is like way on the other side of town, like 40 minutes away. So they're actually building a 5 Guys within 6 minutes of my house. And I so can't wait. God, I want a 5 Guy burger so bad.
Yeah, I'm sure you were thinking about burgers, Bam, when I said 5 Guys. So
and their fries. Oh my God, their fries are so good.
So I think they're Patsy's. That's what I think they are.
Of course I'm thinking about burgers. Okay, so this is... Okay, you say 5 Guys. Okay, I'm thinking food because why? All I've had to eat in the past 2 weeks, peanut butter and jelly, ham and cheese. I'm out of eggs. Bread and butter. Yeah, so... I mean, it fucking sucks. When you say 5 Guys... Oh my God, a burger. I feel like Julia Roberts, not Julia Roberts, oh sweet Jesus, Julie Andrews and Victor Victoria. I'll sleep with you for a meatball. Remember that scene? I'll sleep with you for a meatball. That's what I feel like right now. Although I did have chili tonight, I found some chili in my freezer, so I pulled that out and had chili tonight.
Hey, Bam, if I make it up there in a couple of months, we're going to get to meet in person or what?
Why are you coming up here?
Just answer the question.
Yeah. I mean, we've already met, so I mean, what's the big deal about meeting again?
Dude, I haven't seen you in a long time. That's why. Been a
So,
while.
are you actually coming to my city, or do I have to go to Chicago?
Oh, you'd have to come to Chicago.
Oh, well, there it is. There you'll have that.
Planning a vacay.
If I can afford the gas and the tolls to come and see you in Chicago, I'll come and see you in Chicago.
I'll cover your gas. Don't worry about the gas. How much are tolls?
From here to Chicago,
Each way.
twice, you're looking at $19 in tolls.
Total?
Yeah.
All right. I'll cover that stuff. Don't worry about it.
Are you
Nice to see you.
coming for work or something?
Haven't seen you since 2016, bro.
Are you coming for work or something?
No.
Huh?
Totally pleasure trip.
Pure pleasure.
Pure pleasure.
You're coming. Oh, I know what you're coming for. I know what the fuck you're coming for.
What?
You're not coming to see me. You're coming in for opening goddamn day of the fucking Cubs.
Hey. You're right. I'm not coming to see you. But while I'm there I want to see you.
There it is, right there. Yeah, I'm going to be there. You know, I want to see you. You don't want to see me. You want to see opening day of the fucking Cubs.
Well, I'm going to miss opening day. All right. It's not opening day. But it is partly for baseball, not completely, partly. And yeah, I want to see you when I'm over there. I haven't seen you since 2016.
Well, if I can afford it, we'll go to Au Cheval.
What is that?
Au Cheval?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's the best burger you'll ever have in your life. There we go. I gotta quit talking about fucking food.
Only if we go to Pat's Pizza. I'll take you to Pat's Pizza.
You've already taken me to Pat's Pizza.
Oh, that's right. We did go to Pat's Pizza.
Yeah, we flew up from South Dakota once, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. I even got pictures. That's right. You had Pat's Pizza already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what? Well, that's where I'm going. Pat's Pizza, maybe Lou Malnati's as well. It's a lot of
like
food.
Lou's. I like it. Pequod's is good. Gino's is good. But, you know, Gino and Lou are brothers. So it's like the same.
Has Chicago settled down at all, like crime-wise? A little bit even. It's not as hot as like LA and New York is. Maybe even.
Just stay away from like downtown. People are leaving Chicago in troves. They really are.
I don't think it's that bad.
And that's why the fearless leader Lori Lightfoot did not get reelected, but we all knew that was going to happen.
Hallelujah!
Because why? She's a worthless piece of shit.
It's like Beetlejuice. I'm sorry, Lori. Don't go away, mad. Just go away. It's done. You're done.
Run on. Take Lurch and run on.
Yes.
Or better yet, just walk away, Renee.
Lurch
walk away.
is much bigger than her. It's so funny.
Oh, sweet Jesus. It's like, you know, Lurch is like 18 feet tall and Lori's like 2 feet tall.
That's so funny. In touch. Oh, what is that? Baseball? The baseball or what? Let's see. So the bank is sending me a new card, and I have to wait for an email from the companies that took my money because they keep saying my account is closed. So before they could settle it, they closed the account for safe measure. But now that company who took the money, well, we can't access the account. It's closed. We can't give you your money back.
That sucks ass.
Is that a Grateful Dead t-shirt?
It is. The Ship of Souls, actually.
Cool shirt. Great movie. Baseball. Ha ha ha. The truth comes out. Yeah. Hey, I never said I was going to go just to see him.
Mm-hmm. Although that's the way you made it
Never.
sound. And then I
No.
realized, oh, wait a minute. And you said in a couple of opening fucking day.
I didn't say I'm coming to see you, Bam. You're going to be available? I said if I make it over there and I'm there, am I going to get to see you?
Uh-huh.
2 birds, 1 stone. Correct. The truth is told. Yeah, I fessed up. That's the truth. I'm going to Chicago with my honey, and we're gonna watch baseball and eat pizza. And we're gonna. What's that word when you overindulge?
Overindulge.
Overindulge. Yeah, that's it. Exactly right.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Sometimes I wish I could just reach through and just choke you.
That's funny. I'm surprised they didn't vote her back. And nah, too much damage was done.
Way too much.
But the guy that they want to replace her with might be worse.
Just as bad.
Yeah.
Or worse.
If Paul Vallis win, Paul Vallis used to head the Chicago public school systems. And that was a joke.
Yeah, he's from the old corrupt Chicago.
Hey, Chris and Nicole. Oh, boy. With a debit transaction, you should have just canceled the card, not the account. Right? It's kind of extreme to send a whole card for something else.
It depends on the bank, too, because I've had a bank close an account for something like that, too. It could be their policy.
Man, you look like the actor from the movie Sicario. Brolin? You don't mean Benicio del Toro. I don't think I look like him. Do I look like him? I don't think I look like him. I don't think I look like either of them, but...
Yeah, so remember, before you go to bed tonight, peeps, turn your clocks ahead an hour. You don't have to do it on your cell phones because that's automatic. And supposedly, this is the last time we ever have to do it because in November, there's a bill. It's already been passed through the Senate. It's hanging out in the House right now.
So we're stopping daylight savings.
Just waiting for the House to approve it. And, if they get past all their bullshit that they're doing and wasting everybody's time and money.
My question is, okay, so today's one date, one time. Tomorrow will be a different time. Which are we going to move to permanently?
It's going to be tomorrow's time.
Tomorrow.
Because supposedly, this is the time that most aligns with people's sleep schedule. And somebody somewhere did a study and spent millions of dollars, and every time we spring forward and go back and forth and everything, it screws up our sleep, which causes stress, which causes heart disease. Oh yeah. They spent millions of dollars for this shit. When any normal person could have said, oh yeah, it screws my sleep. It screws up my sleep. Fucking duh. I mean, I could have told you that for $20.
Does it really, though? Does it really? I mean, you're going to sleep. You're just waking up. It's no different than if you wake up an hour later or an hour earlier to go pee.
Some people are really messes with their schedule. Like jet lag. Some people get an hour of jet lag will screw people up. Now, jet lag never really bothered me unless if it was like 10 or 12 hours. That bothered me. I needed like a day and a half to recoup from that. But an hour never really bothered me. But yeah, it sucks when you look outside and you look at your watch and you go, oh, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But yet I look outside, it looks like it's midnight. That's a little hard to swallow. Now it'd be a little easier to swallow if it was 5 o'clock and looked like midnight.
Huh. Would you consider that a racist statement?
The real famous one, maybe all Mexicans look the same to us Australians. Haha.
I don't think he's Mexican though.
Who?
Benicio del Toro. Oh, he's Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican. He's not even Mexican.
So he has a Spanish descent.
I don't think you don't think. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I'm okay with it if I was, but either way, people still complain about the time, and it'll be something always.
Hey, back up. Somebody said
Wait.
something about buttholes. I'm sorry you're going through this. Scheming buttholes make me so mad. I agree.
Daylight savings kills people every year. True fact.
There you go.
Really?
Right there in black and white. Seriously, they've spent millions of dollars on this study. I mean, the stupid shit that we spend money on just blows me away.
Daylight savings affect people. With daylight savings time, between March and November, your body is exposed to less morning light, more evening light, which can throw off your circadian rhythm. When your internal clock is out of sync with the sun's clock, you can feel tired in the morning and awake in the evening. Come on. Stop.
See, it's a thing. It's a thing.
Stop.
So supposedly they have this bill in the House that's just hanging out, waiting to be approved by the House to end daylight savings time as of November this year.
I know. I'm just kidding. I didn't think that was racist. I'm just kidding. Didn't offend me anyway. Can't take you anywhere. We got locked out of our entire bank account. Needless to say, we had to pay a $20 late fee on a $15 water bill. Well, that
sucks.
Dang. Now it's put me back in the closet. Imagine the people in Iceland who don't get sunlight for months, or Alaska.
I didn't know Iceland had that. I thought it was just Alaska.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know if Iceland does. I know Alaska for sure. They go through like almost 6 months of darkness and almost 6 months of pure daylight.
Yeah, I mean, I could sleep during the dark time. How the hell do you sleep during the daytime though? I mean, 6 months of it. If I lived there, I'd be a crazy motherfucker.
There's a movie with Al Pacino movie called, I think it's called Insomnia. He's a detective. He gets sent to Alaska to help solve a crime. And it's in that period of time where it's all daylight. And the dude can't sleep. And he's been up for days. It's a good movie.
They have blackout curtains, Seaarg says. Well, I bet they did that and painting the windows black.
Right? Hey, Susan, how are you? Do we move forward or back? Remember, it's fall back, spring
forward.
So we're going forward this time.
So you lose an hour of sleep tonight.
Yes. Been to Iceland. They have blackout curtains. Okay. Let's see. It's worse in Greenland, but they get it in Iceland too. Midnight sun.
No shit.
Damn. All right. I think it's time to wrap it up here.
Yeah. So when are we gonna bring CT in?
CT.
Crooked tits.
Oh shit! That was good. That's good. You got me on that one. Oh my god, it's funny. I don't know. I got to see what she's got coming up. She keeps taking her account offline for some reason. Some shady reason, I'm sure.
Well, you're just gonna have to start stalking her again.
I never stalked her at all. I don't stalk. I'm not gonna
Okay, you're
waste
gonna
my
have to start
gas.
following her again.
I don't even know if I'm gonna go that far. Just watch the occasional video, and if I find it entertaining, I might
Food
do
porn
that.
worthy.
Or food porn worthy, and you'll like to do that. All right. Let me take this off because it's not safe to go to Mexico.
It's not. Don't go to Mexico. Stay out of
Um,
Mexico.
Nope. Remember that? Yeah, no.
Levina's laughing at me.
Nice to meet you all. Same. Likewise, Sea Org.
Well, and you know, I put Sea Org. I put this. Oh, let's see. Where am I at here? I put this up here because one of the last shows we did was about religion, and that was actually one of the pictures I put up for it. But yeah, so yeah, that's why it's there, and I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of an ET moment. Phone home.
Isn't that a very famous? Is that Michelangelo or who made that painting?
I have no idea.
There's a painting. Maybe I'm confusing it. Maybe it's the one where like two hands like drawing each other. Maybe something like that. Sorry to hear that, Susan. I hope they bring you some food. Damn candy bar at least in a hurry, like you said.
Seriously, a Snickers.
Maybe we should have somebody smuggle it in for you.
A Payday. There's lots of peanuts in Payday.
Milky Way. You don't need peanuts. Milky
I don't like
Way.
Milky Way. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Milky Way.
Damn, your head looks funny between the two fingers. It's like Jesus' first creation.
Trust me, if Jesus first created this, he would have ripped it up and started all over again because he's like, oh, this is fucked up.
Good night, Susan. Hope you get some food. First it was Light. Then it was Bam. It reminds me of E.T. Oh, yeah, when E.T., remember with the finger that lights up?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Kind of like Red
Oh,
Rum.
Clicking the button. Susan, keep clicking that button. Give me a damn nurse. Where's my freaking food?
Red Rum.
Give me a candy bar.
You know what? If they don't feed you, order in. You're not there to starve to death.
Call. Do a
Uber Eats, DoorDash it.
DoorDash.
Get some food.
Order like quarter pounders and stuff, and they'll be pissed off that you got that junk food.
You know, have your husband or one of your kids or a friend bring you something from McDonald's or Hardee's or Wendy's. Oh, I love Wendy's. Even Bergner Whop.
Hang on, I'm looking for something.
See, I'm not here to starve to death, motherfuckers. I'm here to get fixed, and if you know, eating fixes me, so I'm gonna eat.
You're fixing to eat?
I'll probably have another toast with a piece of bread with peanut butter on it before bed.
Okay. All right. Let's call it a night. Wrap it up. Any last words, Bamulus?
Stay the frack out of Mexico. Don't go.
Right?
Have a great night. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Don't know. It depends on this man over here because, you know, he doesn't call me much anymore.
I've been a little busy. I haven't been able to get online. I just started doing these politics shows last week. This past week, rather. And I got a few more coming up this week, but we'll be back. We'll be back normal pretty soon. Bam, it was good talking to you. We'll talk later, buddy.
Hasta luego.
Vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hey. Before you guys go, is Kelly still on? Kelly, are you still here? Hey, Kelly, is that pizza place good in Corpus? Kelly, Smallwood, Earth to Kelly. I'm looking for it. I saw it up here. I'm looking for it. Panjo's. Okay, now there it is. Panjo's Pizza. Okay, I gotta look that up. Is it good? Have you had it? Panjo's. Okay, I found it online. All right, I'm game. I'll try it.
Julep.